Hey everyone! So, for this episode, we're going to make things a little bit different and we're going to go through all those ideas here in r/gameideas ordered by the top of the year. And we'll go through some of them and make a little commentary, have some laughs, and just have some fun overall, okay? If you like the idea, stay tuned. Let's go! Okay, first things first, we should decide how many we're going to tackle on this video. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Let's do 20. 21. The 21st is a twist, isn't a game idea. I've seen like 50 and... alright. It's not an idea, it's just a complaint about some ideas. Yeah, no, let's not do that. I was thinking about maybe doing 21 because... we're going to 2021. But however, let's just go for the top 20, okay? Let's go then. First one, a post-apocalyptic game where all your information is from before the apocalypse. Let's see. So for instance, your map of a city would be for the city as it was before the apocalypse, meaning you can't rely on it completely while exploring. I just thought this was a cool idea. I don't know. Yeah, having old brochures would be cool too, some with mini-maps. Yeah, I guess it's more... a lot of people got engaged on that, but it's more of a mechanic rather than a full game idea. I guess that's something that people are complaining over here. But cool idea. However, I don't know. It kind of seems to go better with open world. It's a given, open world games. But I don't know. It's just a twist. It's just a mechanic. Yeah, it's even tagged with mechanic over here. Let's see. I remember reading this one. And yeah, this one over here. This addendum over here. Your character is an artist and makes modifications to the map as you see part of the city in person, slowly updating into what the city actually looks like now. I don't know. I envisioned that something like Okami, But I don't know. It's just... let's just give this C+, this idea. Alright, because it's just a twist, a mechanical twist. Let's see the next one. A game where the day restarts over and over again. Majora's Mask, like Groundhog Day, okay, but Groundhog Day is just a Majora's Mask with one day. But you play as a different character every time. Oh, I like this idea. Let's say there are about 20, 30 characters and every day, you restart, from office to work to around high school, alright. Your goal is pretty simple, solve a murder or another mystery, alright. In a small town. You can interact with other characters in dialogue, alright, Yeah, I'm not going to read everything because you got the idea already. But I don't know, I find this idea very interesting. It's something that can be done in an RPG. I can see some humor being good here as well. I don't know if that's if that's how you want to develop the game, but I don't know, very nice idea. I know it's just a twist, it's just a mechanic, but I don't know, it's got more in the idea for me over here than the last one. I give this one B+, just because I don't know, we might come back to this one later and change it because I haven't seen the other ones, but I like this idea a lot. Let's go to the next one. A 2D fantasy game in which you cook and invent new recipes for your town restaurant during the evening, but every morning you forage and hunt for exciting new ingredients in the wildlands. Okay. Wow, imagine Moonlighter, but instead of running a shop, you run a restaurant. Yeah, I think you can stop here. And start dungeon crawling, you explore a procedurally generated open wilderness, teeming with unique plants, animals, and monsters. Yeah, it's nice. I already can imagine that by that over here. I guess it's not very original, but yeah, it's a good idea nonetheless. And yeah, I'm not going to read everything because otherwise this video would take like an hour or so, but I rate this idea B. Simple B without a plus or a minus, because it's not very original, but I can envision something very nice coming out of this. Something alongside with a little bit of monster training like Pokemon or 10. I can see this being done with monster breeding, Some monsters create some ingredients as well that would add an extra twist to this idea, in my opinion. Next one. A horror game where you aren't the victims. The idea I had was a game where a monster of some kind is hunting and killing. I guess this game already exists. Let me see in the comments. Already mentioned this, but let me see what's this video all about. Carry on's reverse horror jam. Yeah, I guess. I guess it already existed. Yeah, not
way your tendrils lash out in every direction.
I mean, I haven't seen this video from Snowman Gaming before. By the way, great channel. I'm already subscribed to him for a long time now. But yeah, I might see it later. I might have seen the thumbnail and some of the video, but not it entirely. Okay, since it already exists, I'm going to give that a C minus. It's not because... Yeah, C minus, C minus. Let's not justify that. Sorry, man. All right, next one. We should have weekly idea prompts similar to game jams. Yeah, this is more like a meta game idea, and I mean, game ideas are already meta game dev, so let's not get too meta over here. Let's just skip this one with inappropriate. It's not what we are aiming for here. Next one. Supermarket Battle Royale game. You are dropped in a store with nothing in your basket and have to search for food and fight other people. Toilet paper is a legendary loot. Yeah, it was 9 months ago. It makes sense. Around March. The frenzy of toilet paper. Some boxes contain coronavirus. It's a very fun idea. How about if you get a box with coronavirus, become infected, and now have to try to infect other people? Yeah, I can see something like moving out. Something along the like moving out meets this battle royale, like Bomberman. Let me search for it. Bomber Grounds. Bomber Grounds was the name I was forgetting. Yeah, I guess it's something like that. I like it. It's somewhat original, and it can be a lot of fun too. Yeah, I'll give it this one. Yeah, now that I think about it, I'm going to give this one a B+, and the other one that I really liked before an A-. Where is this one? Yeah, this one's a A-. It's graduated. Ta-da-da! All right, this sub should be better. Yeah. I mean, yeah, okay, you got it, man. Not the kind of idea we are looking for here, but thanks anyway. A horror game set in the Old West where you play as a woman accused of being a witch. The game would start out with you escaping your holding cell, you proceed into the Rocky Mountains, while being tracked by men with both lever action rifles. As night falls during your escape, weird and spook things could be in the forest that slowly reveal that you are indeed a witch. Witch is something the player character did not know and or refuses to believe. Very nice idea, and I mean, it's very well thought, because one could stop over here and, oh, okay, but this over here makes it even better and a little bit of a suspense and intriguing game. I mean, I like this idea a lot. It's quite simple as well. I mean, someone over here probably went bananas with this idea and proceeded to increment that a lot. And we are not going to read that. But I mean, I loved this idea as well. It's an A- for me. I somehow imagined something like the deserts in Metal Gear Solid 5, but I mean, something like Outlast, but kind of reversed. Could work out as well. Very nice idea. Okay. A sandbox game with completely foreign physics. Objects get lighter when wet. An object's momentum is dependent on how hot it is. Gravity is object dependent rather than world dependent. Nothing makes sense, and yet with player experimentation it can. This is a game about exploration, but instead of exploring a world or its history, like Breath of the Wild or Outer Wilds, the thing you're exploring is new physics itself. The game world behaves unlike anything we're used to, and it's all unnamed, uncategorized, undocumented, and unestablished. The promise is that the player could get the feeling Isaac Newton had when he realized the actual nature of gravity. Yeah, I guess it's up would be down and left to be green. that was funny. Meow, Narini. Yeah, I guess it's a reference to Alice in Wonderland. I guess so, because, I mean, Mad Hatter. But randomized. Yeah, that's a nice increment. Yeah, the physics are randomized each playthrough. And I don't know, I imagine this one something like Portal, because although Portal isn't like new physics, it's like, well, it's very physics oriented and exploration in that regard. And I can see a game like Portal with puzzles in that. Yeah, I guess it's a nice one. I'll give this one a B, pure B idea, because I don't know, it's not that it isn't my cup of tea, and not at all a bad idea, but I guess it's somewhat simplistic, because, yeah, being just random with random is like, yeah, random, everything's random. Ooh. But very nice, and not bad at all. Next one. I want to play a game where you are in the passenger seat of a car with new friends, and they demand you play the music for the entire trip. You have to keep them all happy with different genres, while managing the mind-numbing fear that comes with exposing your musical taste to new friends. Yeah, very nice idea, but Let me see something. Bonus points for staying true to your actual music states and not copying out by playing things you aren't that into. Sounds like a horror game to me. Oh, yeah, I guess the DJing and live broadcasting online, right? A game like this would be pretty cool if you utilize the Spotify API. Yeah. As a musician, making mock-up songs with mock-up names is many ways are super fun. Yeah, I guess it can be fun, but it seems kind of limited in the sense that how would you vary the road trips? I guess you could vary the personalities of your friends and the kind of roads and the length of the roads, but I right now I can't see a lot of variation in the genres and rhythms, and I don't know, I guess because I'm not a DJ, but I don't know. I really like this idea at first, but I don't think it has the depth to be a long game, and perhaps that's okay. Perhaps that's okay. Not every game needs to be a long game. I can see that being a 1 hour game or so, and just for fun, or perhaps some kind of multiplayer. I don't quite think right now how it could be done, but I guess it could be fun nonetheless if you could make it into a multiplayer somehow. But I don't know. I guess I'll give this one B+. B+ because I don't know, it's very fun, but I don't see how to add too much replay value over here. But very fun indeed. Next one. Someone should make a game where you're an alien. Oh my god. You are an alien who takes over someone's body and you have to figure out their routine so nobody figures out outside. Very funny. There's so many cool things you could do with a game like this. If someone made a good version of this, all right. Not a developer, right? I have posted this Among Us has blown up. Yeah, but Octodad. I guess it's already been done. Let me see it. Octodad, Deadliest Catch is the sequel to the splash hit Octodad. This time our Sif has gotten himself in a bind between his wife mounting mistrust and the disastrous Are You Dead Enough to Control the Titular Octopus Father as he strives to hide his nautical... Yeah, it's pretty much the idea the guy had, and it seems like a very fun game. I don't know why I haven't seen this one before. Yeah, I might put it into my wish list to play it later. Alright then, but with that being said, since this is an idea that has already been done, I'll give this one a B- only because it's very fun. Otherwise, I would give this somewhere in the C range. Alright, there should be a horror game where you go into an abandoned... A lot of ideas with horror games, my god. You go into an abandoned military base, and for the first half, the monsters torment you and you are powerless and just run, barely staying alive. Then you reach the center of the base, where there's a massive cache of insane weapons, and then it's your turn. Yeah, it's just the basically first half Outlast, second half Doom. Yeah, I mean, yeah, you just mixed two tropes, very common tropes in horror games, being completely powerless and just having to run, and the other opposite in a game. It's very simple, and it's for me it's not that it's a mechanic, but it's just simple. And I don't know, I'll just give it this one a B. Let me see if in something in the comments changes my mind somehow. Yeah, I don't know. People got very engaged in this idea, but I don't know. Maybe because this Reddit has been growing and I don't know, it's a recent idea. I don't know. Whatever. Let's go to the next one. I trained an AI to make new game ideas based on all of the posts. This one I had already seen before. And yeah, the sad thing is that this link... Yeah, nice. So I have to give this one a D. But I mean, it would be very awesome. It would be probably the first A+ over here. But since it's not working, I guess, yeah, it sucks. But I mean, perhaps not an A+, because those generative AI ideas for now aren't it's not like GPT-3 is like the replacing creative writers out there right now, at least. So I don't know. Yeah, let's just give this one a D and move forward. A survival game, but instead of being the wilderness or post-apocalypse, survival horror. You're a homeless person in a contemporary urban city. Oh my god, that's so mean. But very nice. And also VR. You're describing change, a homeless survival experience. Check it out, it's been on Steam. Wow, amazing. It's an idea that is already out there, but let's just click it and see. Oh my god, if you're homeless. Let's just see it. Wow. Yeah, somehow it reminded me of Papers, Please. But yeah, very very sombering, very sad. I'm sorry that I left about this before. It's just seeming like a fun idea, but yeah, it can be implemented in a very sad way as well. But very interesting indeed. I guess I'll just act differently here, and give this one the first A plus over here because it's very creative. And also, now that I think about it, it can make you more empathetic, a lot more empathetic. So yeah, very nice idea indeed, very nice idea. The first A plus over here. My ideal video game would be survival horror that slowly turns a horror again. Slowly turns into a dating scene because the monsters think I'm so ridiculous. Yeah, that's just that. There's an expansion where I can hunt you, and every monster that thinks you're cute. The better survive, the more you think you feed. And there are a lot of pornographic games with that very concept. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. Yeah, yeah. B minus because it seems perhaps to be something like that. Swifter, you tell us. But yeah, it was fun, but I don't know, it's just weird. Oh, an RPG where standard RPG rules are actually laws and breaking them attracts police. Like what? So for instance, instead of simply being restricted to 4 members in your party, you can have up to 4, but you can also break the law by adding more. However, this will attract powerful police enemies. I also thought that it would be cool if certain parts of the game encouraged you to just lightly bend the law. For instance, when saving a prisoner from like a tower or something, they'd have to join your party. And you'd either have to break the law to take them with you, or leave your party member behind forever. Very nice, very nice. How do you define the rules though? Yeah, adding 2 men will make it too annoying. Somehow it reminded me of Final Fantasy Tactics Advanced because of the judges and everything you had in that game. I mean, of course, it was a very light version of what this guy is suggesting here, but I can see this working very nicely. Very nicely. Yeah, I like this idea. Let's just give it a straight A. Straight A because very nice idea can be explored to a great length. And I don't know, I like our RPGs, I like this idea. I like the dilemmas it would bring to you. So yeah, very nice idea. Simple as well, but very nice. A, straight A. All right then, final 3. Guys, final 3. Last 3, guys. A game where you are a ghost in a cemetery that enter the graves of dead people and change their past. Okay, to the moon, but in a graveyard? When walking through the cemetery, you could read the graves and cause... Yeah, you can actually save people, not just their memory. Yeah, I could see an antagonist being someone who is using similar powers to go back and cause some of those deaths or otherwise make lives worse. Yeah, it's very cool. It's very cool indeed. I don't know why I'm not attracted to this one, but I guess you can weave in a lot of nice stories and sad stories here, and yeah, it could be a very nice game indeed. I mean, this one has a lot of potential. I'll give this one a straight A as well. Lots of potential, but yeah, I don't know why I haven't engaged with this one, but lots of potential. Every time I come with some great idea at first, it seems amazing, but as I work on it, it becomes more and more nothing special. Yeah, I mean, I guess this kind of problem is akin to everyone, not only in the development industry, but in every creative industry. My advice to you is just to stick with it and take it one step at a time and stop planning everything, because the nature of ideas is like they shine very brightly at first, but if you don't touch them and start building something with them, they just dim the light and you just get used to that and they start to seem not special. But if you start working on them, then you can mold them into something really special, you know? This happens if you don't write things down. Think of like a dream, yeah. Remember, you have to write them down in detail, like you're writing the idea for a friend to read. Yeah, nice advice as well. Also using some sort of to-do list. Yeah, this one is like a meta game idea, but yeah, I guess people are being nice in the comments below, and I have better luck if I start boring. Then I feel just make it exciting, otherwise just turn into a novel tech demo that isn't actually fun. Yeah, but yeah, that's my advice as well. And finally, the last one, a reverse dating scene. You have been accepted to a prestigious school dedicated to be a top student. You will let nothing stand in your way. The only problem is you are the hottest guy in class, and since everybody has a crush on you, deflect, delay, and diffuse the other students' crushes on you. Join extracurricular activities to improve your grades, but be warned, you might attract more students. Say you're gay when she refuses to stop, and open up an entirely new can of worms. Yeah. Nearly get kidnapped and call the cops on a childhood friend turned yandere. Get straight A's and go forward to a bright future. That's basically my idea. Tell me what you think. Yeah, that's very nice. Very nice, and very nice twist to a very common genre. And I don't know, it's very nice, but to me, it wasn't the very best one. To me, the very best one was the one where you played as a homeless guy. But this over here is a straight A as well. And that's it, guys. Please don't take it too seriously. It was just a fun video to end the year that has been very tough for everyone. I hope you liked it. If you liked it and you like videos like these, videos about game development, and sometimes simply fun videos like this one, please like and subscribe. And I'll see you in 2021, okay? Goodbye.